Now, I have this great story. I have a friend who's an agent in Beverly Hills. I've known him his whole career. He took a celebrity listing, 5-point something. He was so excited. He spent $30,000 on the photographers. There was an aerial and a boom, and I can't remember what the other two were, but it was like insane. And I told him, I said, why are you doing that? Look at this survey result. Who bought the home? Well, this guy is looking through one of the slick magazines, sees the home, tears it out, puts it in an envelope with a stamp, mails it to his brother, and his brother buys the house. So I felt kind of like... Oh, well, it was like my daughter came home last weekend, and I've like started my new Weight Watchers regime. I'm so excited. I'm giving her all these pointers, and her comment was, Mom, just because you've had 2 good weeks doesn't mean you're my life coach. And I said to her, I said, Gail, you are so right. You are so right. That put me in my place. So anyway, may we all have 2 good weeks. Okay. One of the questions we asked the first-time buyers was, what advice would you give to other first-time home buyers? And here's what they're saying. Do your homework on the internet. Spend those 2 months. Get really, really educated about what you want and mortgages. Understand the loan that you're going to be taking out. Check your agent's references. Get some references of other buyers that they have worked with. Get pre-qualified for your mortgage, all that good stuff. Then we ask them, what advice do you have for your agent? And what are they telling you? Number 1, improve the quality of communication. So you can't, de-emphasize, you can't emphasize that enough. I want lender references. I want references of, let me talk to other buyers that you've represented. Show me how you can negotiate. So those are some of the things. And anyway, you'll be able to download this. I'm actually going to leave Nelson with it on a flash drive, so he'll be able to get that out to everybody. Every year, our strategic planning committee reads books. This year so far, we've read 2. We've read Hot, Flat, and Crowded by Tom Friedman. I will tell you the group liked it, but they thought it was a little long. Could have been an article instead of a book, so they said, it may be hot, flat, and crowded, but it's not green. So I thought that was good. And Niall Ferguson is just an amazing economist. He's from Britain. He writes a lot of articles in the Financial Times. And The Ascent of Money is just really, really interesting. It gives you a history of the development of the banking system. If you like Florence and the Medicis, you'll be really happy. And then he ties it into what's happening today. So anyway, we're while finishing that book up, and we're going to talk about that at our meeting coming up. I just want to make you aware, we have these SWAT conferences, and I'm hoping we'll be doing one here at the end of the year, so stay tuned on our website. Also, we have a free email newsletter that you can send to your clients. It's called Client Direct. Just go to car.org, and it's easy to find, and you can sign your clients up, put your photo, put your own articles, but we have the infrastructure for you to do that. This is a look at the economics page on the website. On the left-hand menu, the first one is speeches and presentations. So if a month or 2 from now you want updated data, just go there, and there it will be waiting for you, and also a lot of our surveys and so on. I know many of you remember this slide of California as an island. Does that look familiar? I used this slide when I actually would come to Sacramento with a carousel slide projector. I did that. When you've worked the same place for 25 years, you did a lot of a lot of interesting things. Anyway, here's my point about this map. It's a Dutch map, and these explorers, and they come over here, and they're carrying their boats all across the state because they've got a map that says there's water on the other side. And there wasn't, right? And they tried to get the map changed and tell, headquarters back in Amsterdam, And they weren't having it, you know. It took 150 years to get the map changed because this was their map. You know, they were wedded to the map of the way it always was, even if it was inaccurate. And I can't think of a better time than right now to just look at your old map, kiss it goodbye, and start over, because we really have a unique market, right? We really have different expectations. And you know what your market tells us? People still want a home. They still want to live in a good community and send their kids to school. And they're out there looking for you to help them make that a reality. So here we go. CAR is with you all the way. I look forward to giving you an update in a year. And thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate it.